Hi everybody, welcome to today's transmission. I am going to share with you a conscious timeline shift that I did with my own twin flame around business and direction and abundance in life. So we wanted to do it together as a unity, and I've been, as you know, channeling this book about timeline shifting. We wanted to do it together. This was about a month or more ago, probably more. And just today, we were talking about, we both felt this has grounded now and we can feel the changes in our life. Both of us have pulled back our focus from one direction and moved it to another direction. And we're just chatting about it, and he said that it's only in talking to me that he puts two and two together and realizes that actually he has shifted trajectory, and that actually it's happened at the same time as me, and that actually it was connected to that timeline shift. It's less conscious for him, and I think that's quite common for the physical twin, or the one more focused on the grounding of things and the day-to-day physical world side of it. So he's given me permission to use it and share it, and I only like to really share these things when they're fully grounded and available in the energy field. So this is it. So this is a healing, a co-creative healing for anchoring the next highest timeline in terms of anchoring our financials and our projects all the way from the higher levels and the superconscious and the higher self down into reality, the best, most efficient outcomes for our projects, and where we're guided from our higher knowing. Agree? Mm-hmm. Okay. So for me, I'm finding that I am overwhelmed with inspiration, and I'm we're already in a healing space, and I'm feeling it difficult to find the most efficient and effective ways that I can manage in my day-to-day life to bring that together. And I feel there is a platform that's higher that I can quantum shift to. I am not overwhelmed. I have clear direction, and I have the time to fulfill all those inspired projects that I want, that my urge is calling through. Okay? And this interface is with you. I'm aware we're both creating new platforms for our technologies that house everything we're doing. Our contacts, our connections, our business, our finances, everything is housed on those platforms. We're both shifting those and upgrading those. So it's a whole new start, and as we're doing that, we're deciding what we're bringing forward into those new platforms and what we don't need anymore, including contacts, including old information based on old projects. So we're jumping to a higher timeline, quantum shifting. We're using our combined power to do that, to have a unified quantum shift. Okay, so do you want to talk about your side of that? Your intention?
So it is literally the opposite to you, isn't it? Because I've done all that groundwork, and so now I'm hoping to elevate it to the subconscious. That's basically it, I think.
You want a quantum shift?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just calling that they're here, but I'm just connecting probably do a bit of light language to really fully connect us. Tatia katakota katia takota tatia kakakakoa shatakaka. Did you feel the expansion? You feel it? We are very happy that you have called us here today. This is a great triumph to help you shift in this way. Your heart chakras are being upshifted and upgraded to enable a higher capacity of operation, connecting the higher and the lower spectrums. I'm feeling changes through the throat area. We are grounding codes through your systems that enable functioning in the lower spectrums via enhanced third eye perceptions of the path ahead being revealed. So in this next operation, we are helping you to quantum shift into an accelerated timeline of higher consciousness and higher prosperity outcomes. We thank you for your work in this operation. I'm feeling it in my tailbone. Are you feeling it anywhere? Okay. I'm feeling us lifting up. Feeling like a movement over this way. So up and sideways. I can feel guides holding our energy bodies and repositioning us. I'm seeing in your body these codes coming through my hands into your body and down through your legs and feet and anchoring you in a different energetic kind of spectrum, let's just say. So your tailbone, I'm seeing that anchoring, like energy moving through it and anchoring you solidly down into like the new destination as such, energetic destination, the new frequency, the new spectrum, the new timeline. And mine too now. So yours first and then mine. I feel like in the head, something changing like the pineal gland. Atatia totoko toko totoko toko katoko koko toko katatatatia takakako. Mirroring. I scratch my eye, you scratch yours. Same one. Akatati takakatoko tia toka sia kaka. This changes now through the soul seat area. So this is part of that mission, soul purpose line. Pineal is the first one. It's the second one. So the pineal one is where we access our higher purpose. That's unconscious. That's what we incarnated for. And this is where we feel the urge. The urge comes through. We access the urge to complete this information, this mission, this project, this life. And then our hara, I've spoken to you about this before, it's the next one down, is where we actually manifest it into action. So they're all energy centers, like organs in the body that have specific functions, like the liver detoxes and the stomach digests, right? So these are energy centers that have those purposes. So we've just had an activation of the soul mission at a higher timeline, a higher trajectory with more prosperity. And now the urge to do it is being accessed. And the word they're using is invigorated. I'm feeling the throat as well. Feeling feet chakras activated now. So I'm feeling at the back of the seal point, a clearing. Throat again. You feeling anything? You don't feel it, do you? A massive releasing off the front of the body. So a clearing of these front chakras, which is forward movement, where we're going. The jaw. I think I'm feeling where the snoring's coming from in your throat. Yeah, so we're clearing something in the back of your neck, your atlas. Solar plexus. Yeah, big throat changes. Really big throat changes. Apparently, so they're saying this is what's been tripping you up. I don't know what that means, but it's what's been tripping you up in your progress. It's like dissolving.
I just felt something.
And we're using the codes from that twin flame painting, the spiral. This one. Okay, so look at that. So one of them is you and one of them is me. And the one that's you is grounding now. And so what's grounding in this is all the multidimensional higher levels of yourself coming down into this reality. The codes that are in there. So that was the crop circle that I was part of anchoring here on the earth, and then actually physically met you in person just afterwards. I was told it was the twin flames, so I'm one spiral, you're the other, and that's that purpose line down the middle, which is our joint purpose, that is part of both of us. And of course I came in from all those multidimensional levels into the physical at that time, and what I'm feeling now is it's time for you to embody all of that, high levels, and it was blocked out of your throat. It's where you were stuck from anchoring all of that in. Yep, so working through your tailbone now. You just became so much brighter. Your light is like so bright, like now. So like it's coming from your higher dimensional self. It's like coming down here, and it's like I'm just seeing the light around your head now. It's cut off here and here. So all the conscious work you've been doing has made it possible to clear this energetically now.
Oh, okay.
So that you can be embodied. Looking at me a bit confused.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's for you to take home.
Thank
you. So we're attuning it for you. It's already attuned for you, but like with this, it's going to contain the energies of what we're doing as well. So now we're working on your brain cells and the neuronal pathways, and still some throat. some more stuff shifting from your middle here. Okay, so it's grounding now. So this higher timeline, so the soul mission that goes with a higher timeline is anchoring through. So I feel like we've already anchored that middle one that we're both part of. Now there's this individual, your individual one of who you are as an individual coming through, anchoring through your midline. So essentially, if you can imagine a pole go straight through there, straight through there and straight through there, right? That's your middle, your midline. Or it might be that one. That's the one that we share. And then I've got mine. Mine's coming in as well. So your part in the middle one, there's your part to it, my part to it. So you hold one polarity and I hold the other, right?
Yeah.
For this balanced midline. You get it?
Yeah. Which is that one?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So what I'm feeling is like this. So now I'm sitting back like this and the cushion's holding me. I'm actually feeling that energetically. Like all the work we've been doing to push forward or push through mud or push through the difficulties, just holding that one polarity. Like me, just the energetic, and you just the physical. There's now this, with those two individual poles in and the one in the middle, and we've cleared all the things blocking them from being a fluid, continuous process on a higher platform. There's this sitting back. I feel like you know, there are cushions here, but even if the cushions weren't here, I feel like I'm supported, right? Because we're taking our perfect position in the dynamic of the projects and then the higher purpose and all of that. So there's this, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but it's like this support. Like I feel supported now.
Yeah, I get it.
It was like walking with one leg and suddenly you got your leg back. That you got two legs.
Yeah.
Just there's a whole shift in level of support. So now it's like everything I'm intending and putting out there can come to me, for me having to go to find it and chase it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to your side of it as well? Yeah. So that urge now is not coming from ego or survival or trying to prove something or pride. It's coming from the information in the pineal that's coming from our higher self. So you can see the pineal as a energetic organ for receiving and processing the higher purpose. And the control center for the direction of how to do that. And then that comes down to here, which is the soul seat. So it's between your throat and your heart, and you blocked out at the throat. Is the urge that comes from the knowing of what to do, the urge to act on that. So the desire to complete this directive from your higher self. And then the hara, which we haven't got to yet, is taking the action and actually making the change. And that can happen energetically, even without you physically doing anything. So it's the change that you've had the directive to do and the urge to do being done. So puts the frequency out that attracts the opportunities or magic, often just magic, just like.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe now we're moving down to that point. I thought we were shifting time zones. I didn't realise we were anchoring our purpose, but same thing, I guess. It was going to be more like what I was doing in the book, but right, base chakra. Working on base chakra now. And then as that base chakra, as that is repaired, there's this hara activation. But we're grounding together. This is happening for both of us at the same time. Through our tailbone. So grounding through the base chakra now. It's like an anchoring through to the Earth Star, which is below the Earth. That's what we ground into. Yeah. And as we ground in really deep into the Earth, there's this activating of the Soul Star, which is above our head. Yeah. And it just feels so expansive. Like I feel like we are so expanded now. And balanced. Expanded and balanced within ourselves and with each other. Feel that?
I feel peaceful mostly.
Me too. Yeah, really peaceful and at home, comfortable at home. Because we're together. Still some throat stuff happening. There's expansion out the back now. Back of the chakras. Clearing the past. Heart expansion now. You feel that? Yeah, takata, yeah. What are you feeling?
Feels great.
We're done. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to say?
Thank you.
Huh?
Thank you.
I'm just talking to the guides.
Ah.
I'm just seeing if they've got anything else before we finish up, because does it feel complete to you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it feels good, yeah.
Feels really good.
Yeah. The self-respect that you both are now accessing, self-respect, will carry you forward to new trajectories that you have not imagined before. The self-respect and therefore self-restraint coming from that self-respect permeate alternate realities that are delightful to you. Keep up the good work. Blessings to you. Thank you. So from that point, my twin just rested back and integrated with his arms spread apart right underneath the Twinflame paintings. I have 2 on the wall. And he said, if this isn't happiness, I don't know what is. So he was still in healing bliss. It was lovely. So yeah, I hope you were able to receive the light codes and the activations from that actual process of timeline jumping and anchoring soul purpose, unified soul purpose, and how that fits within the individual soul purpose. And also to just feel that energy, the peace, the love that is in the field of twin flames working together like we were at that point. And yeah, I don't know, maybe we will share some more of the work that we do together as well. We will see if that's the way it goes or not. Thanks for listening. Blessings. See you next time.